is like that, it's all on F2 though, right?
No, anything's in there. Yeah, it'll give you the message and it'll come up there and it'll say,
And that's all you
okay.
do is press each F2 or something like that
Yeah.
to go to the next one and see if...
You see, what this has on here is this also has what's different than most of the other trucks. It says here for. So let's say that it is cold outside and you want to blow out your systems. We'll turn everything off for a second.
You're talking about like the purge fur, right?
Right. They're in. And we've got this. We'll turn it on the handgun side. Let's see, let me plug. Yeah, we don't want to use this one. Yeah. Okay, we'll blow it out. So you can go around the truck and blow out all the water out of all your individual functions so that, you don't freeze up a hose or anything else. So if you get out there, you can blow the handgun system down when you get out there. You have a chance on being able to use it because you've blown it dry.
Oh, okay.
It's like the purge for the winter time, right?
Yeah. And you see I moved this hose here? What this is for, this is where the power is actually going. This is just a dummy. So when you hook up this hose here, it activates this reel. When it's sitting here, it's not going to be on the reel. So then what you have is a plug like this. So now when it's in this position, you can turn this one on, and it's going to run your automatic fan washer. It runs on the same system as the handgun circuit. So with both of these valves on, this is the only time you'll see two valves on, because this one feeds power to this one.
So it's washing out the fan.
Yep, wash all the dirt and stuff out of the fan. And so you don't have to have it running, just leave it off, pull the plugs out of the bottom, and there's enough force here, it'll sit there and spin those blades. It'll spin the blades and wash out all the glue out of the fan.
Okay, so say it's all washed, you're done now. To start from zero, so this got to be off, this got.
You can go ahead and leave this one on, just shut this one off.
Okay.
So now your handgun circuit's back live, so again, if somebody hits the switch on the front, it's going to go back to tank.
Okay, so this got to be hooked up to this for the handgun, right?
Right. Okay. That's what this is. This is your handgun, so you stick it in the match plug there. And that's how you can wash out the fan. I mean, if you leave this hooked up, all it'll do is if you try to use your fan washout, it's just going to take that least pass, so it's just going to dump it on the ground.
Right.
So you need to plug that up, either by using this or put the handgun on so that it hasn't stopped, and you can go ahead and run this. But this is a nice thing to do, because like if you see goo or muck showing out your fan exhaust, that means it's already been through the system, it's been through your fan. So if you see, the brown shower coming out that thing on your fan stamp, you know you need to wash it when you're done. So you can use this and wash it out. You don't have to stand there.
Right, with a regular handgun hose like you do it on the city trucks.
Yeah. I'll just do it all for you.
Wow. I'm getting one of these for.
What you're going to do is open these two valves up, and then go along and shut all the other valves off, including the one in the front. Front off, all these off, fire up the pump. And what this is going to do is go on the ground. It's going to puke on the ground like this, back and forth. That's what we call it, milking the cow. But it's going to shoot out, and it's going to clean that side of the barrel. It's going to shoot out here, clean off this side of the barrel. And you only have to do it for 20, 30 seconds. Just let it run a few times. And what that does is, you have screens. There's a screen here and a screen down here. Well, that's only a 100 mesh screen, or 80 mesh. It's an 80 grit screen. So anything finer than 80 floats around in the bottom of that pump, wearing on the barrel and wearing on the seals. So once a week, you flush those fines out of the bottom of the pump. And that's all you need to do.
It's like clean it out, right?
Yeah. Yep, you're flushing it out. 20, 30 seconds, you're done. Go ahead and close these valves back off, making sure that you go ahead and turn your handgun back on so the water is supposed to go. And then this other one, what this does is drains your heat exchanger. you get all rust and scale and stuff in front of that, you simply turn this on, you see the rust and stuff coming out, just drain that off and drain the rust out of there. So once a week, after you're gonna milk the cow and drain the heat exchanger. That's all you have to do. You see, right here's your room chart. Tells you what to do, weekly grease points. And there's not a lot to do, but you can see like your hose drill pivots, the hose guide, everything you see, we show you that all in front. The next is going to be your hoist cylinders, pre-mounting hinges, all this stuff. It's all in this thing. So you know the shot each of those. And then the rest is rear door, and that's all in the back. And you have another bank. You give these a couple of shots. So the only ones that you have to reach underneath and do are your hinges right here, one on each side. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, that's for, okay.
Not much left else to do there.
Right.
Comes in, gets those deflectors, throws it down on the floor, then the air goes up, hits those two screens, splits up that air, slows it down so that all your material falls out, and it sucks it back up and then it heads for the fan. So one of the things you need to do is, once a day, wash your screens out.
Once a day?
Yeah, whenever you empty, you're done for the day, you take and spray your screens. You're cleaning the box out, you're gonna run your screens and clean the screens.
Because we dump the truck like once a week.
Oh, so you leave your stuff in it?
And it stays in it overnight, in the yard.
Okay, well, whenever you do dump it, you want to wash your
Yeah,
screens.
when we dump, we spray out everything, wash and clean everything real good in that. Then.
Okay,
So there's no float ball in the back?
yeah, they're both inside those cages.
Inside the cage. See them inside?
See them inside? There's stainless steel.
Oh,
balls.
yeah, okay.
So when your liquid gets full, it's going to sit there and float those two balls in place.
Right.
It's going to stop your vacuum. So if you're working out there and nothing's happening, you're full. It's going to stop that for you. Keep
And then we can drain right out the back there, right?
You can drain out the back here, or you can drain out the side up there. Whichever one is handier for you. This one's on a manual gate valve. That side one's on an air operated. Yeah, if you only usually use the same two tubes, might as well put them where you can reach them.
That's a nice right there.
And now it's going to hold the bottom one in while you store the top one. So it's got that little tip there. Right. And that gets them both.
Yeah, that's all.
Those, the joysticks. So the joysticks won't operate as long as this is plugged in. So you connect this one in, you have an on and off switch. Turn this panel on, and it's the same thing. You have left down, left, right, in and out. And here's your vacuum enabled this thing. So while you're moving the hose down there and you want to kill the vacuum, you sit there and do this, kill it, and you go re-engage it. And this connects in the front.
Like to operate it with that, I'd like to do,
Yeah.
right from the front.
But if you're running the boom and this is plugged in, this is inoperable. You have to use this. You pull this out, again, it's multiplex wire, and the computer knows what's going on. So if this is out, it says, okay, this is your controller.
Yeah, I don't,
Not even, don't need to mess with it?
I mean, yeah, I mean, that comes with the truck, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, might as well, yeah, put it on there.
Yeah, some guys like them.
Some guy, yeah. Me, I like to have it right in front of me and do it and.
Yep. You gotta clear this bar.
Right, yeah, I see what you're looking for. You gotta clear both of these bars. Gotcha. Blue, yellow, red, yep, that's your other 60 transmission.